Alright, so imagine this. Imagine you're on a trip and your plane just landed. You have 20 minutes to get from one terminal to the next in order to catch your plane. All the while you have this important phone call to make before your next 5-hour flight. You look at your phone and the dreaded 10% warning sign pops up. A few minutes into the call, your screen turns into this. The fact is that a dead phone is useless. While in the airport and everybody has time to charge up their phone, and PowerHaven provides a solution to this with our mobile wireless charging room design.
Today I, Zach, Tyus, and Samantha will explain how PowerHaven works and why we're the best wireless charging for airports. Using the kinetic node patent, we believe we can create a wireless charging room. PowerHaven will have these small boxes about the size of small cameras in the corners of the room called nodes. These nodes have a copper wire running down to the ground to conduct electricity. The nodes control the current, then the kinetic pole speeds up the current. As the current increases, it's going to create a magnetic field. The magnetic field will start at the bottom corner of the room and expand into the center. So all four corners have their own magnetic field expanding into each other, overlapping. Since they all four overlap, the entire room is covered, which ensures the whole room has wireless charging capabilities. Now, in order for phones to receive this charge, it requires a small conversion slip. It's going to plug into the USB port and attach to the back. So now that we understand how the room works, we can take a look at why airports need wireless charging. Currently, airports have a few ways to charge your phone. You have wall outlets, and the fancier ones, they have USBs plugged into the chairs or even charging stations. But there are a few main issues with these. Outlets are often overcrowded. You have to fight for your spot to be there. When you're traveling abroad, you have to fight for your outlet and having to pull out the correct conversion piece. It's more of a hassle. Nowadays, public outlets aren't even safe. Hackers have found a way to steal your information once you plug in. But most of all, outlets don't allow for mobility. When you're at an airport, you're running from terminal to terminal. You're scanning the food court for the nearest Cinnabon, or you're waiting in Starbucks for your next coffee. You don't always have time to stop and plug in your phone. So with wireless charging, will allow you to stay connected with your business or even talk to your family while you stay on the move. And now is the best time for airports to introduce this technology. The U.S. Airline Security and Exchange Commission has been investing $1 billion per month in customer service. 71% of flyers want more security, and 36% of flyers say they want better airport amenities. PowerHaven addresses both of these issues. We provide safety by preventing your phone from being hacked, while also providing a more luxurious experience for flyers.
So now we're going to look at why our device is the best for airports compared to all the other companies. We're going to be comparing Disney and YCharge to PowerHaven. So as for construction, Disney is going to have the most changes that it needs to make. All the walls, as you can see here, are going to be needed to be made into aluminum, and then you're going to have several copper poles placed throughout. These copper poles are actually unsafe for people to get too close to, so additional walls will have to be built around those, and that's going to take up a lot of space in the airport. As for YCharge, they're going to have to implement nodes into the ceiling similar to ours. However, they're also going to have to implement these cases that are bulky and have not yet really been created. As for convenience, Disney is going to be lower than us as well. They have to have electricity coming from this copper pole out to the walls horizontally. Your phone must be propped up to be able to receive a charge. So when you're at Starbucks and you set your phone down to pay, it's going to stop charging. As for YCharge, they use infrared beams, as you can see there, from the node down to the phone case to charge. Anytime this line of sight is broken, it's going to stop charging. Airports are very busy. There's constantly people going back and forth, breaking that line of sight. You're not going to get a very convenient charge. As for us, we're going to have a constant continual charge that's going to be very convenient no matter which position it's in. As for cost, we use the Evansville Regional Airport to their dimensions and the number of people that visited in 2016 to see which company would provide the most cost-efficient outletting. For Disney, it's going to be the most expensive. This is because all the walls need to be turned into aluminum, and several of those copper poles need to be placed. As for YCharge, they're going to still be more expensive than us because they have the same nodes, but they're more technologically advanced. They know when to turn on and off, so they are going to cost more. As for the charging piece, there is going to be more expensive because a normal case is going to be about $50. Add in that extra technology, easily another $20. That's going to be much more expensive than ours, which is about $4. It's already being produced. You can buy it in the market today. So overall, for construction, convenience, and cost, we are the better choice for airports.
For airports lacking in sufficient ways to charge travelers' phones, PowerHaven provides constant mobile wireless charging. Unlike Disney and WeCharge, we are more convenient and affordable. It is truly the airport's charging style of the future. Not everybody has time to charge their phone in the airports, and we know that people have enough to worry about while traveling, and PowerHaven makes sure that phone is not one of them.
Thank you.
Thanks.